So next is social fit. An important question to ask yourself about social fit is, are students like you succeeding socially and academically at this college? Do they seem to be a part of the social life of the college? You want to consider if the college will offer structured ways for you to make friends and meet people, or if you'll kind of be on your own to figure that out by yourself. A great way to meet people and kind of start college off on the right footing is an orientation program. So does the college have orientation? Is it mandatory or is it voluntary? That's a really important question to ask. You want to consider if the college offers on-campus housing, especially if you know that that's something that you're really going to need. But if you're the type of student where you really don't want to live on campus, you need to consider if you'll be missing out on a lot of the social life on the campus if you choose to live at home or live off campus. You need to think about if the school is small or large and how that affects social life. Is it the type of campus where everybody knows everybody else? Or is it a large campus where you can kind of be anonymous? And which is going to be better for you and which do you want? Something else to consider is if the school is urban or rural, and thinking about how that affects the social life of the campus and also how that affects your career opportunities. You know, if you're attending a rural campus, you may not have access to the same types of internships and job opportunities that you would have at an urban school. So it's just something to consider. Another component of social fit is thinking about how close the college is to your home. You know, are you someone that is comfortable being far away from home? Do you think you're the type of person where if you were too close to home, you'd just go home all the time? So distance from home is a really important consideration. But more generally, and this is something that you can really figure out on a campus tour, is the school a place where you actually like to be? You know, do you like to spend time there? Do you think the other students are interesting and would you want to talk to them and be friends with them? Is really an important consideration that you can ask yourself on a campus visit. Does the school have an alumni network that you can access to help find a job after you graduate? Do you have the opportunity to hold a leadership position on campus as the president of a club or in student government? If you're going to be living on campus, you want to consider how many students go home on the weekends. Are the dorms going to be completely vacant because everybody's leaving, or does everybody stay over the weekend? You also want to think about the types of extracurricular activities that the school offers. So, you know, if sports is something that's important to you, you know, there's different types of sporting events that you can take part in. There are kind of what we think of as the typical college sports like football and basketball, like NCAA sports, but there are also club sports and intramural sports that allow you to actually play sports not as a collegiate athlete, but just for fun.